Kana-san, we
Uh-huh.
just had the most wonderful conversation in Japanese, and it's so
Great. I'm
exciting that I
happy.
think I have to add subtitles to it for our non-Japanese speakers because it was
Mm-hmm.
just so great. There was so much in it. So now we're kind of going to do like a little bit of a summary version
Mm-hmm.
for our
Yes,
for our
please.
for our English speakers. So welcome to the
Mm-hmm.
Business Karaoke Podcast, but now in our English episode. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, really. I'm so glad, super happy to, have a discussion with you there. Mm-hmm.
So
Conversation with you.
what yeah, of course, and what some people don't know. So I'll tell a little bit about how we got to know each other. So I
Mm-hmm.
first saw that there was like the first ever hackathon in Japan, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw that, and then I was like, oh, who's running it? And I saw it was
Mm-hmm.
run by you, and then so I reached
Mm-hmm.
out to you to connect because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to learn about that it was in 2020 that we had like the first
Mm-hmm.
hackathon in Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
And I thought, oh my goodness, we haven't had a hackathon in Japan up until now. I have to know anyone who's doing kind of crazy things in Japan. I have to get to know them. I'm sure we'll be friends. that's that's how I feel.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
what other people might not know is that you're not only the Japan Hackathon founder,
Mm-hmm.
and we're now
Mm-hmm.
heading into the second round this year for
Mm-hmm.
2021. You're
Mm-hmm.
also a very successful businesswoman. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're also a mom and you're an academic. So you have all
Mm-hmm.
these different hats on. So tell
Mm-hmm.
us a little bit about how what it's like managing all these different kinds of projects.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's sometimes it's really hard. I'm kind of juggling everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I really enjoy doing everything. And then, for example, about Japan Hack. So you are the one of the amazing mentor for us, and thank
Oh,
you
thank
so much.
you.
Making a time for us. And then we start Japan Hackathon because like our co-founder Suno, she's from Iraq and she's Kurdistan, and
Hmm.
then she did hackathon in Iraq.
Hmm.
And then when we were talking about the hackathon, and then I heard about what is a hackathon from her, and because I never joined the hackathon before,
Hmm.
so and then Kyoto University's professor and Snow and I was kind of talking about the hackathon, and then decide, okay, why don't we do that? Because it sounds really good and then maybe we can give it a good effect to like not only Kyoto city people, but globally we can do it. So
Hmm.
we were thinking to do that, but the problem is we don't have money, we don't know how, we don't have team member. So that was the beginning of the Japan hackathon.
Uh-huh.
And then so because I have a lot of good network, and then my friend has a really great network too, and so I talk about the Japan hackathon's idea with my friends, and then one of my friends introduced Kyoto Prefecture, a government person,
Hmm.
and then I told them what is Japan hackathon and then why we want to do it, and then they never heard hackathon yet. What is a hackathon? And then so I told them this is the made just made the words with hack and marathon, and then this is like doing like a marathon for the try to
For
make the
hacking.
yeah, yeah, business idea
Mm.
done in like a 3 days
Mm.
event. And then so and then first reaction was not really good because
Mm.
they couldn't really understand that
Of
what
course.
is a hackathon. But the government people is really nice. They research about hackathon, kind of, and then they try to understand what is a hackathon, and then they
Hmm.
call me, and then they want to do it with me,
Hmm.
and then so I could get money from that,
Hmm.
but we still need the members. And
Of
then
course.
I'm the chair and then also founder of the Kyoto University International Entrepreneurship Club. This is like an online community, and then the member is 200 members, and then they are Kyoto University students and then graduate students from
Hmm.
Kyoto University. And then so I told the members that we are thinking to do like a Japan hackathon, and we need the members. So tell each person and communicate with them, and then there's the volunteers came,
Hmm.
and so we got the members, and
Hmm.
then we got a collaborator. I mean, got the money from the Kyoto Prefecture, and
Hmm.
then now we need the mentors and the judges,
Hmm.
and then we just contact, for example, like using my network,
Hmm.
and then tell my CEO friends, can you do it voluntarily? and this is my first time. I need your
Uh-huh.
help, you know.
Yeah.
And then they say, okay, yes, I'm going to help you.
Hmm.
And then
That's
so
so.
we got the judges, amazing mentors, and then, the great
Mhm.
judges, mentors, and the team,
Mhm.
and then the know-how. I was not really sure, but the co-founder Snow knows how to do it. So we listen about what is the hackathon and how to organize, discuss a lot, and have a
Mhm.
meeting a lot. And the technical team is outside of Japan, so having lots of meeting with them, all those kind of thing. And then the first event was so successful, then Kyoto Prefecture government, I mean the governors, are so happy about that. The
Wow.
result is more than they expect.
Mhm.
And then so they request me again.
Mhm.
And then, but this time they request that we are going to collect the sponsor for the prize.
Mhm.
And then so again, we don't have money. So I need to collect the sponsors, but our team member cannot do it because they didn't have enough good connection who can pay for it. But I'm a CEO and I'm kind of like an entrepreneur, right? And it is a many different fields. So I ask my friends, do you know someone who can sponsor
Mhm.
us, or
Mhm.
can you sponsor, or like those kind of thing? I discussed many people, and then the great sponsor said, okay, yes, why not?
Mhm.
Sure, or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm so appreciate their decision making,
Mhm.
and then we got the sponsors. We got
Mhm.
the money from Kyoto Prefecture, and then we can do it. And then we got more team member than
Mhm.
last time, and this is really diverse member. Everybody is uh, for me too, but all the members, English is a second language for all team members.
Oh wow.
So yeah, really diverse, from Sri Lanka, from Pakistan, from Iraq, and then someone living in Europe or those kind of thing. Everybody is really diversity, and then
Mhm.
so I'm really happy to work with many different type of the people.
Mhm.
And then now we were need to find the great judges and then
Mhm.
mentors. So we started searching, and then we found you.
Yeah.
It's such a great design thinker. So we request, could you please do that? And then you're a really giver.
Of
So you
course.
made, time for the applicants. And then now 46 different countries, and then more than 200 people, 232
Incredible.
applicants
Mhm.
are there. And then 40 new business ideas submitted.
Incredible. So
Yeah.
great.
So the
What
Japan
people
Hackathon is, becoming bigger
it's
then.
growing, yeah. What
Yeah,
people
growing.
don't know is that you're
Mm-hmm.
actually a master community builder, master
Mm-hmm.
community builder. But before we get into community building, because I'd love to hear
Mm-hmm.
your view on it, because it's really quite
Mm-hmm.
different. I
Mm-hmm.
would love to hear about how during the time before, once we have a success story, it's very easy
Mm-hmm.
to get support. We can say, oh
Mm-hmm.
look, it's successful, please support us, and people support.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I would love to know how you got support from people at a
Mm-hmm.
time
Mm-hmm.
where they didn't know what a hackathon was. You
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a success story
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
about that it went well.
Totally
You
nothing, right?
didn't have, I don't mean to make it
Yeah.
sound bad, but you didn't really have a lot to start. How
Uh-huh.
did you go about getting support from like Kyoto Prefecture government? Like they're usually quite
Mm-hmm.
conservative. Like how did you get that
Mm-hmm.
support?
Yeah. Uh, the honestly, my career helped
Mm-hmm.
to they believe that that could be kind of successful. That's true. But the
Mm-hmm.
most important thing is passion, I think.
Yeah.
They felt my energy. They felt energy from my team,
Mm-hmm.
ideas, or those kind of things. And then I believe most of the people want to get involved, something they want to,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like uh,
Mm-hmm.
express their passion.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
have passion, but they just
Mm-hmm.
don't. They can't find something like they really, get involved or
Mm-hmm.
contribute to something.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the people are always looking for something they love to do, or
Yeah.
you know
Mm-hmm.
so uh and then so like I'm the like a kind of fire guy, having the like a fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, and holding the
absolutely.
fire like a
Yeah.
like an Olympic runner. And
But
then having
yeah.
the fire with it. And then so and then talking with about my Japan Hackathon idea or other community
Mm-hmm.
ideas, and then like give my fire
Yeah.
to their heart, and
Yeah.
their heart is kind of burning
Yeah.
because of the I share the fire.
I love it.
And
Yeah,
then
and
yeah,
that's it.
they feel like energy about it,
Mm-hmm.
and then now they kind of start excited to get involved or
Mm-hmm.
thinking about it or something what they can do
Mm-hmm.
or what to help us.
Yeah.
And then when start to do the activity things, their
Mm-hmm.
fire is coming like becoming more and more, right?
Right, as
Bigger
well.
and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. The passion
Mm-hmm.
is increased.
It grows.
And increase. And then and then growing the fire is
Mm-hmm.
going to be the bigger campfire. And then
Mm-hmm.
if there is a nice campfire, people love to,
They come.
gather to
Yeah.
that.
They
With the
feel invited.
campfire.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm kind of doing that. Like first one is like I'm like a
Mm-hmm.
match,
I love
small,
it.
really small fire, but call the people and then they bring like a
Mm-hmm.
little tiny wood or like a grass or
Mm-hmm.
something, and
And it grows.
the it grows. Hmm.
You know what I love?
Yeah.
I love the fact how you said to use like other success stories. Like for example, you
Hmm.
didn't have a success story about the hackathon, but you
Yeah.
have had success in building like your online, learning
Hmm.
business and things
Hmm.
like that. So you were
Hmm.
able to say, look, I've had success in the past and
Hmm.
I can translate it to here. So I think that's a really great idea for people that are introducing something new. You don't
Hmm.
have to maybe, show people that you have success in that new field. Show them you've had
Yeah.
success in other fields and leverage that
Hmm.
success as well. So,
Yeah.
Kana-san, if we think about the kind of the world that we live in, where people are, thinking always about metrics and numbers and communities, is how many
Hmm.
followers you have. This
Hmm.
passion that you have
Hmm.
for people, this passion that you
Hmm.
have for missions,
Hmm.
this is not something that I can associate with a follower. For me, passion sounds like it's more something that exists in a community. And
Yeah.
you share some thoughts on how communities today actually
Hmm.
need to look very different. Do you want to share that with
Hmm.
us?
Yeah. I think many people are thinking, how to increase their followers
Mm-hmm.
because if they believe it is really effective to expand their business or like something to achieve their dreams. But I don't think so. Actually, the followers is of course good too, but it's not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of try to increase the number of the followers, I think they should, including me too, so we should increase the member of the community member.
Mm-hmm.
And then the difference is the follower is just kind of like a taking your information and just following you. But the member of the community is the people who collaborate and they're
Mm-hmm.
doing something with you,
Mm-hmm.
and this is totally
Absolutely.
different. Yeah, because a committee member is doing something with you,
Mm-hmm.
that means uh, they do, and then we can do something together,
Mm-hmm.
and then that means we can do everything if we want, right?
Absolutely.
If we increase the committee member then.
Mm-hmm.
And then so for example, like if you have like a 1,000 followers, but
Mm-hmm.
they are just taker kind of, just taking
Mm.
your
Just
information
consuming.
and then
Mm-hmm.
following it. Yeah. But uh, if you have the like 100 member,
Mm-hmm.
it's much less than the followers number, but the
Mm-hmm.
100 member is a community member. And if they do something with you, you can achieve something.
Absolutely.
So and then you can have a really great amazing time too, because
Mm-hmm.
that's really fun, because the always the process is not easy to achieve
Mm-hmm.
something goals.
Mm-hmm.
So something accident is come, unexpected situation come, and then like a lots of troubles, a
Mm-hmm.
lots of something like a hard big hurdles.
Mm-hmm.
But that is not the real problem. If we get the
Right.
like a hurdles or wars, we can gather together and then discuss together how to solve it. And
Mm-hmm.
that's make the team members more like a close each other and then
Mm-hmm.
try to help each other, and
Mm-hmm.
then feeling really we are the team.
Mm-hmm. So
So I don't care
how,
that's troubles them. Hmm.
yeah. How do we go about building these kinds of communities where people feel engaged and they
Mm-hmm.
feel this kind of
Mm-hmm.
connection? How do we go about creating those kind of communities?
Mm-mm-mm. We have three tips, and one is first we need the flags. That's the goals where we want to go. For example, I want to go there. That I need to show them or express what I want to do or where I want to go. And
Mm-hmm.
then usually I don't decide my decision making only by benefit. I
Mm-hmm.
usually ask myself like why I want to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and then uh, I don't really care about how first.
Mm-hmm.
I usually focus on why
Mm-hmm.
first, why I do that, and then why I should, if I want to do, and I said like why all the
Mm-hmm.
time. And then if I really want to do it, and if I really want to have a passion, even
Mm-hmm.
it's not having that benefit, for example, like it's not monetized a lot or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I really want to, I decide to put the flag. Okay, I want to go here. I want to do the here or something like that, and then make the goal. And
Mm-hmm.
then second one, I try to collect the members
Mm-hmm.
who can do something with me. I want to go there, but I don't know how. I have no idea how to do. So can you help me, or what do you want to go there with me, or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is I start to communicate with them.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how to go there. Do you have any idea?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this, or something like that? I always listen their ideas, and
Mm-hmm.
if I ask, everyone has something like a great ideas there. So I love to hear that. And then hearing a lot of ideas, and then sometimes, oh, this is the way I can go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I found the route to achieve the idea. Let's try to do it. And I share my idea and I ask, listen their feedback again and brush up, continue to brush up. So always
Mm-hmm.
communicate with all the members, and then kind of a little moving to the goals
Mm-hmm.
finally, and then we could achieve more than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What kind of mindset do you think is necessary for this kind of community builder?
Active listening, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because without listening their idea, you know uh you you cannot uh find something better idea. For
Mm-hmm.
example, like I think this is the best idea from my perspective, but if I listen the other opinion, maybe I can find like, for example, like my idea is A, but the other member said B idea, and then maybe we when we discuss we can find the best C plan
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. The new
Mm-hmm.
idea is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to hear uh, the all the people's different perspective, opinions, ideas, all the things. So the a great builders, I mean community builder, need to listen the people's idea first. That's the definitely they need, and then of course they need the passion.
Mm-hmm.
Why they want to do. They need
Mm-hmm.
to explain why I want to do or why we should go there. Then right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
I love that.
Yeah.
And my last question is,
Hmm.
if you close your eyes for a moment and you think,
Yeah.
where do you want Japan Hackathon to be in 5 years
Hmm.
from now, and then even 20 years from now? What comes to mind? Tell us a little bit about how Japan Hackathon today, how
Hmm.
it might transform into the future. What do you want to see?
Actually, I'm not really sure there.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I need to ask everybody, do you have what kind of dream you have? But I want to this is kind of the event.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is one of the good approach to like I don't know, giving the great opportunity for the new entrepreneurs or future entrepreneurs to making the team, and then or showing their business idea or brush up their business idea, and then find the VCs or etc. Those kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can find a different way to do that, that's okay. Japan doesn't have to be Japan Hackathon then.
Mm-hmm.
Always something new, new ideas coming, and if it's better, I want to challenge new things.
Right.
So if Japan Hackathon for example, like a title is Japan Hackathon, but maybe 20 years later, the event might be totally different, I think.
Right.
Yeah, maybe like everybody wearing the bunch of goggles and
Right. The goal
yeah,
is
doing a really different one, right?
probably still the same, right? The goal is probably still the
Mhm.
same,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
maybe the form just changes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I
Oh,
hope many different type of the people are joining and they're
mhm,
having great networking and then making new networking and then sharing each other, giving each other, and then try to contribute to the world or like their local society.
mhm,
Or like I hope like last time like 10 years ago was getting involved with the Japan Hackathon and I felt oh this is really amazing things. So I
mhm,
want maybe like in the future even like a younger age people like elementary school, junior high, or high school people can join, and then the older people like because Japan is a really aging society.
mhm.
So maybe like a retired people can challenge also with the diversity members or something that could be really fun too. So I don't know the what it goes, but I always welcome the idea to make a good connection to each other and then working and collaborate with the different background people then.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, Kana-san, I have to invite you to come back and then update us how the Japan Hackathon number 2 went.
Yeah, I want to.
Um,
You will share your experience about Japan
yes,
Hackathon then.
and then
Yeah, because
we can
I'm
have.
super glad about you
Oh,
become
it's
the
my
Japan Hackathon
pleasure.
then.
It's my
Really. Hmm.
pleasure. And then
Hmm.
we can talk about how it went. How does that sound?
Hmm. Yeah, that's great. That's great. My pleasure then, of course.
Perfect.